It's a very iconic EGM hero, whether it's a Rubik or a Silencer, which gods, or I think it was Fogged actually brought up. These are heroes that take longer to come alive support, but hold that on. Early skirmish. Here we go, Bulldog on the half health, as is aggressive in a lot of trouble, and he's going to be your first blood, as Bulldog manages to peck away from distance.
One way or another, it seems like Alliance is going to be really prioritizing, just trying to hit a timing in the early game. A lot of damage being pulled out on the maybe. He's in trouble under his own tier 1. One more auto attack will do it. S4 getting a solo kill under the tier 1 of LG. They're going to go. Stun comes out, and Sunray trying to bring him down. It's not. The Sunray enough to keep him alive, and then the very nice Icarus dive back to safety. So September showing that not only is the Phoenix great in team fights, great to save your teammates as well.
Well, while that was happening, they actually found a kill bottom lane, so Bulldog left alone. He had the great early start with Akke's support, but Akke leaves the lane, and they're going to take advantage. And with that, at the same time, looks like the Beastmaster did end up going down. EGM able to finish him off with the damage over time, so good pick off there.
It's going to bring it to 3-1. Alliance doing quite well, as we can see the top 3 CSing heroes on the board, all belonging to the board.
S4 mid, Sunstrike's coming through, there's the stun, and they get the kill.
So LGD firing back as
Queen to support Beastmaster. This hero can catch him very quickly if he's ever allowed to move into the jungle. Or not support Beastmaster, but a Beastmaster that can go Iron Talon jungle and can give the lane.
And again, maybe in trouble. Akke's there, doesn't have enough mana. One more auto attack might be enough. No, the regen is there. However, Bulldog says, surprise! Found him in the trees and brings him down for the second time this game.
MMY might be able to turn it though. There's the stun. He's under a tower.
Oh, they got him. S4 bailed back to his own side. If he was around maybe enough to deter that, instead he's going to be dove. Icarus dive is a matter of thing to shake a stick at this early on, but still certainly something that can't be
moving in. They do have some vision here. MMY going with the stun. The follow comes to the Sunray, and the Sunstrike a bit off the mark, but I think they have enough fire to turn this.
And now here comes Bulldog. Bulldog contributing what he can. EGM's going to make it away, maybe just by the Ends up trading 1-for-1 over in the woods, and now September tracked down by the big dog, and he's actually going to reach it. But no,
hit from the Bulldog.
Can make it into the shadows, and that is a
smoke gank. Here we go.
Let's see if they can get the angle. Aggressive. Right there, they're going to run right into Shallow. Let's see how they want to engage this. There's going to be the John. Bulldog's there, gets the sprout, and the waiting rift. Rocks down, and Aggressive can't move. Coil secures that kill. Make it a kill. Absolutely love it. I remember back in the day, back in my day, there used to be, a bit of mid playing on S4 caught in mid, and he's going to be blown up immediately. So LGD flexing their muscles a little bit as their comfort.
They see it, but I think Alliance pretty much don't care.
No.
LGD coming in.
How fast
if you want, you're not going to win this fight.
Yep. And let's see what they want to do with the tier 1
away after the silence. Three heroes, pretty low.
And they are chunking this tier 3, my friend. They've already got it down to about half health.
They might have had him with the Sunstrike, but instead they commit the finger. That's a long cooldown at this stage.
Here we go. Loda uses the ultimate. There's going to be the rock as that's dropped. Xiao Hui in trouble over on the side. In the meantime, Akke being burned down by Aggressive. He'll be able to bring it down. Bulldog, same boat. Loda's going to be brought down as well. And this is a pretty big win for LGD, having sniped the Aegis, now wiping it.
Aggressive got more. It's a 4-for-3. It might be S4 too. Aggressive needs a little more mana. Oh, no, again, he shoots for S4. There's no mana for Hex. He's going to hold forward. Actually, back in the... looks like he was going for Aggressive, but Aggressive got out on the path of fire. In that sense, I think Alliance a little bit overeager, played into the hands of LGD, but at the same time, they know they'll have at least the second win. Well, maybe not. MMY going in with the Sunstrike combo onto S4, and they slay the Fairy Dragon. Nice pick.
Here we go, MMY TPing away.
They have a Hawk on the Akke. Kill here could be big, might lead to a tower.
This should be easy. Immediately the Sunray to fall. There's going to be TPs coming in, but they're coming into a full team fight. Here we go, MMY is, there we go, an egg coming in. He's going to be able to fly through. Bulldog burning down very quickly. EGM's down to about half health. In the meantime, maybe trying to flee. Aggressive, looking for safety over in the woods. Loda's going to be able to chase him down.
That micro blocking him in. Aggressive doesn't have a remnant for 3 seconds. Can Loda finish him off? Oh, the old target.
They may see him.
MMY is up on the high ground. He's there to reveal the smoke. The Ember zips away. MMY blinks to the north. Will he make it out? It doesn't look like it. It's kind of a short blink. S4 catches him, but great support positioning. The stun dodge. Very good phase shift, but there is no running from Momoya.
giving the kill to S4 as well. LGD was, yep, oldest trade in Dota. If they decide to take a trade, they'll
It really is.
And I cannot, I would say 60 to 70% of every game of Dota I've ever casted at. So you don't necessarily want to disrupt them, or do you maybe want to mix it up? Because they could very easily just play a defensive style of game if they want. Hang on, there's going to be, yep, MMY caught out over in the dire side jungle.
Something up, yeah, has one in the base, but Alliance going to waste no time in rotating onto the bottom lane. They want to break the base right here, right now. Aggressive, trying to slow it down.
Up here we go, going straight onto the tower and watching Melt. Great use of the upheavals just to try to zone some folks out.
Already lost the Aegis, he just buried down so fast.
They want, but you know, there are books on both sides, there are creeps on both sides.
4 on Wolf action.
Yeah.
Spicy stuff. Here's the BKB. Lotus just
there's the rock. He actually managed to get a few. S4 swapped out by Akke. Akke manages to keep him alive a little bit longer, but MMY now being chased all the way back to the fountain. Phoenix, in the meantime, emerges from the egg. It's a 2-for-1 so far favoring Alliance. Let's see if they can get something out of it. Loda just being absolutely melted by the sun ray, and now it's going to be S4 trying to take his exit. EGM in the meantime was
maybe. Here we go. Bulldog backing out. Aggressive arrives suddenly. 5 just rushing down mid. They're going to cut back towards Akke. Where are you going, buddy? Sunstrike's there. Tornado 2. Maybe he'll basically make it a solo kill.
Down for 45 seconds now, and they've got a head of steam and a... There's a Hex. Now that's a big item, I think, for Bulldog. Now having Orchid and the Hex to deal with the Ember, maybe shut down the Phoenix.
He's got a BKB though. Can they burst him in time? It's going to be tough. The Warlock comes out. Big commitment. They get the kill. Invoker does go down, and we're not done yet.
I mean, they just blew everything though, and now there's going to be the roar. Loda's about to lose his ult. Akke swaps him out, dies immediately, and Loda's back to his normal form. They pop BKBs, they drop Warlock ult, and there was nobody home except for the Invoker.
They really want September. Here's the AdmiralBulldog into the front lines. He's going to find MMY. Now the Phoenix egg. Here we go. Aggressive.
Trying to hold the line just for a moment. No, they do manage to bring him down, and now Alliance is very low health. Jolly just doesn't have a whole lot to contribute, and one last auto attack secures the kill for S4. Alliance against all odds, again the pickup on the tier 3.
Oh, and one fell swoop. No 5x here on the court. Oh, critical moment. Invoker, Ember Spirit buying that next item and not having...
Aggressive come back up. There's going to be the BKB by Loda. Going to try to give chase instead with the Invoker back up. Looks like this could be very bad. There's the Icarus dive. AdmiralBulldog caught from behind by the tornado. And if they're able to bring him down, and they will be.
They have Roar ready, but unfortunately Shao-Wei taking damage. Can't blink. And, you know, it's in a situation where it didn't need to even be risky, but sometimes you buy that next item, you think the game's safe, and it can get very ugly.
Here we go. There's going to be a coil. Only caught one. This one they wanted. It was maybe. And S4 just dies. It looks like he was expecting some more support from his team.
Hero Wolves did manage to find the Rex while it was happening. Now Akke, though, in trouble. Aggressive. Snagging a double. Looking for more. EGM fingered and finished off. LGD. Well, there's one melee Rex down.
Expired being in his normal form, and he still managed to win that fight. And then we see LGD win that engagement there, and it all started with S4 blinking into a terrible situation, what seemed to be, had to have been,
or anything like that. So, look for LGD to try and use the Aegis now, and to try and force Alliance to fight before this Aegis expires, and it looks like that's exactly what's about to happen.
Aggressive leading the charge. Let's see how well Alliance has this Aegis despawn timer committed to memory. They're going to take the melee racks, it looks like pretty much for free. Tornado helping zone them out a little bit.
They found Loda. It's the Hawk.
Oh man. The Hawk doing work. Enough critters on the map that getting your 2 cents worth out of our winged friends certainly beneficial, and that is actually such a huge deal because, I mean, they're going to end up either forcing him to buy back. Yeah, he's going to have to buy back here. They can't afford to give up 2 sets of racks, I think.
You can see Bulldog throwing TPs on the bottom lane. He's just not really sure what to do, but LGD are in the face. Alliance really don't have much time left. They got to take this fight. Take it now. I think they're waiting out the Aegis here. It's going to expire fairly soon. They commit. The BKB comes out, and now the rockets dropped. Here we go.
Rocks down. They're going to try to turn this. Aggressive still has the Aegis. He may just feed it. When is that going to despawn? It's got to be super close. Yeah, it just went away. So now, yep, he's going to be able to get himself back up to full health off of it, and they're going to continue to pursue this out. LGD with 3 down on the side of Alliance. The racks are for the taking. Loda is about to biff it again. That's probably going to be your ball game, LD.
At that point, it's just like nothing's going Alliance's way. Gemini just wants you end of time, but it didn't work out. LGD, bend but don't break defense. Alliance had options this game as far as how they itemized, but the way they itemized, it was just they have to win on that first push, or at least force something big out of LGD on the second one. They didn't find the opportunity. Really good high ground defense. Gotta say, the September Phoenix, it's become a bit of a growing legend in China, and we see why now. Great at stopping the push. Normally, you're just seeing this hero mainly picked for the Sunray, but Phoenix eggs this game are also equally huge. And LGD, a team that many doubted coming into this event, suddenly find themselves on the verge of a winner bracket finals appearance.
Not just the egg, my friend. We saw that Sunray do so much work, not just doing damage, but the heal, the sustain, the ability to just make sure you're giving away absolutely nothing for free in the early game, really paying off and paying huge dividends. So, I mean, a 42-minute game that